What's good, y'all? Welcome. E. Let's get it, bro. Who said play something sexy? That's what we gonna do. Put some bars behind it.
Life's a blessing even when we have to struggle.
Bam,
so
what
don't
up, my
succumb to
boy?
the obstacles that confront you. Your dreams will come true. Fawns in the front view. Crib to fit a family and with granny if you want to. That's why I'm rhyming. Microphone check 1, 2. Want us all eating. Promise it's all season. Confidence is key, so often we stop dreaming. You can't get a piece of the pot if you're not scheming. Play your cards right. Too many of us lost sight of our aspirations. Blinded by impatience. Forgetting that success comes in stages. On a daily basis, you gotta show the proper dedication. Everybody got a lesson to learn. Don't expect a handout, you invest and you'll earn. Be ready to work, sleep will never get you in first. Leave the excuses to the side and remember your worth, yeah.
Come on, let's go. Cut the grass, nigga. Fuck that shit. Do that shit tomorrow. No, I'm playing. Bam, didn't you do this bass? I need to fucking spit a verse on this shit. This is a beat we made on the stream. I feel like you did this bass. I can find out too. Oh, bitch. What up, Kilo E? What's up, nobody you know? Bam, we can find out. I think you made this bass though. Yeah, because I wouldn't have made that bass. So this is a 264th stream, beat 1. We're going to find out in real time. I think I was supposed to rap to it, but I never wrote a verse to it. I always really liked that beat. That's one of my favorite beats that we made out of any of the streams. I always thought that beat was like top tier. That's like one of my favorites. Like, no cap. Bitch, how many fucking streams you got? When should I do this fucking all day stream? When we do like a bunch of like collabs and like cook up and shit like we did that one time. Oh, bitch. Is that stream gone? 264. Alright. Yeah, so this was a collab on a stream beat. This is when I was in Denver.
What up, though?
Maybe nothing to a bigger channel, but
I should use a different piano tonight, huh?
I can show the chat replay.
This nigga's home. That's why he was like, give me the frown face. I didn't know if he was home yet. I had these headphones. So I sent some bar.
I was eating salad and shit. This is when I was eating salad all the time and shit.
Seen it, but I don't think I looked at it because, you know.
Yep, this one I was eating salad every day. Y'all remember that shit? What's up, Markin? Yeah, this one I was eating salad every day.
Like last time we were like 10, 15 minutes away from the convention center when last year to some people.
Oh, maybe we didn't collab on the track. Maybe I made this whole beat. Yeah, Bam, you did make this bass. See? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you made this motherfucking bass. And this is over 2 years ago we made this song. I knew you made this bass though. This nigga said I've never done bass on your stream. You have done bass on my stream before, dog. I got probably 3 or 4 tracks where you built. I think you're fucking trying to play me and be sarcastic right now. I've already been drinking. Leave me alone. Y'all see it says BAM right there. BAM. BAM. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. It says you uploaded it. I caught you in 4K, my boy. In 4K. Not to be confused with Kelvin. What's up? Dick McGuffin and Green Lion Audio with its goodie. Damn, that shit was like a lifetime ago. I got a big ass pot of fucking chili in the fucking kitchen brewing up for me and shit, man. I'm about to tear that shit up, bro. And it's dope because y'all know I be like, I've already told y'all a million times, I be fucking meal prepping and shit. So it's like a big ass pot. So clearly I'm gonna have like 8-9 portions of that shit. Like big portions of that shit. Like big ass portions of that shit. So that means I'm about to be eating chili dogs, chili burgers, fucking nachos with fucking chili on top. I'm about to be fucking some shit up, bro. I'm about to be fucking some shit up. Chili's good on fucking anything, nigga. Chili fries, chili tots. I'm about to be fucking this shit up. That shit says fucking BAM, nigga. It's only 3 letters. Let me go ahead and fucking widen this screen up real quick. Oh, it does say bass. Oh, that was Franz. Oh, shit. I gave Franz your props. Oh, shit. Ah!
Got him!
Fuck. Boo this, man.
Okay, Boomer.
Oh, shit. All right, let me get back to my shit. You didn't make that bass. I talked all that shit just to be wrong. God damn it, I should have took that shit off the screen. Fuck my life. I'm fucking done with this stream. I'm out of here. I'm fucking done. I'm turning this stream off right now. If this is how we're starting off. All right, let me see. Let me pull up this Gmail. Let's see if we got any. Oh, I gotta switch to a different screen real quick. I need a fucking other stream deck, man. I know I always say that shit, but I need another fucking stream deck. Oh, and then I went to the stream that fucking wasn't even the right screen. Damn, I need to get my life together. All right, I need one more track in this bitch. Bam, were you in stream yesterday, Bam? Were you in this bitch yesterday? Man, when I tell y'all I got folded yesterday, oh my God. I'm still fucking folded from yesterday. Like, I woke up today and I was fucking hurt. I was in hurt mode. Because I went to that fucking apartment shit after I got off stream and I was drinking on stream. I think I had fucking like 5 beers on stream, like 5 tall boys. So I was feeling good. I went over there, man. I had like 6, 7 glasses of wine. I was fucking tore up. I don't even remember. I'm not going to give y'all all the details. I don't even remember. I remember one part about last night after I left that shit. I took some food because there was a bunch of food and they were like, you can take the food. I was like, all right, bitch, give me that shit. I'm taking that shit. So I took all the food. And I remember I was laying on the couch and I was eating a bunch of fucking charcuterie shit. And I was like, bro, you have to stop drinking this much. That's the only thing I remember from last night after I fucking left I vaguely remember being at the clubhouse. Vaguely. And they were talking shit because I was late. They were like, you always come on time. I said, that's because I always leave early. But it was lit as fuck. It was lit. The pool was fucking packed. It was fucking lit. But I was just fucking drunk as shit. Did you hear me spam that song yesterday, Bam? Did you hear the song I was spamming in the chat yesterday? What up, Andrew Carter? What up, what's up, Plus Plus? Welcome. I was watching that. Yeah, I told y'all yesterday. I thought the homie was gonna come over. I guess he's probably not though, because it's already fucking 4. We haven't contacted each other. I was waiting on him to hit me up. I probably could have hit him up, but he's coming over here. It's probably gonna be too late. I don't know. He knows I be drinking and shit. I don't know. But yeah, it's probably gonna be too late now because But I was gonna watch that Chicago Sky game. I watched that Chicago Sky game. And they got their ass whooped by fucking Phoenix. But y'all know I fuck with the WNBA. I don't care what nobody say. I fuck with them hoes. Pause. I guess I don't have to pause that. I fuck with them hoes. I like women's basketball. What's up, Andrew Carter? Thanks for the fucking super chats, my boy. I appreciate that shit. All right, I'm about to spam this song one time, and then I'm gonna get to the tracks. I like it though. I like the fact that the women are getting rough, and I think it's bullshit. Well, I'm not talking necessarily to you, but there's a lot of people out there who say the NBA is soft, but and they complain about the NBA being soft, but then they complain about the NBA is too soft, but then they complain about the WNBA being too rough. These hoes playing basketball too. They doing what the niggas is doing. They doing the same shit these niggas is doing. They gonna be just as competitive as them niggas is, towards each other. So it's like, I fuck with it. I fuck with the physicality in the WNBA. I fuck with that shit. I wish the NBA was more physical. That's what I grew up watching. That's what I like. I fuck with that. I'm glad these women are fucking all physical and shit. I should have Bam sing the chorus on this shit. Bam, I should have you sing the chorus on this shit.
Check.
This is a song I'm spamming. I spammed all day yesterday. I'm probably gonna spam it a couple times today. Shit, have you seen this chorus? But I'll probably keep the song how it is. But I made this beat on stream. Angel fine as shit, dog. Yeah, they got mollywopped. She only got 1 field goal off without getting fouled. She only scored 9 points. She had 3 though. She played a pretty shitty game. I think she had 2 rebounds and fucking like 2 assists and a fucking steal, no turnovers. But her plus minus was like probably 21 or some shit like that. So she didn't play a good game. They don't have a good team though. Her and Camilla are cool, but they don't got no point guards. And then when Courtney Vandersloot got hurt a couple of weeks ago, it's over for Chicago. They should have never traded fucking Marina Mabry. They should have never traded Marina Mabry. I don't fucking know why they did that shit. They were a good ass team. Like last year, they weren't great, but they were fucking good. Because they had a good point guard who could score, who could shoot, who could play defense, and she was fucking hard-nosed and shit. And then they just got rid of that bitch. But she was the perfect girl to go with Angel Reese and Camila Cardoza because they can run pick and rolls and shit like that. And then especially now with the coach they have, if they still had Marina, then Angel could run point forward like he be trying to make her do, and then Marina could catch and shoot, and then the offense would be more versatile. Chicago fucked themselves. They fucked themselves, and then they let the other girl go. They fucked themselves. Sorry, I know y'all aren't here for WNBA talk, but I'll be watching that shit. All right, so this is that track though.
Check, yeah, check.
It's a remake of the old song.
Check, yo. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Yo, look hoes, don't let those women lie to you. When it's storming, we don't say that the sky is blue. You don't get a small fry and divide it by 2. So tell me, how is you ugly but deny that it's true? Because you're pretty doesn't mean inside isn't screwed. It's the dogging out that one guy you said that was cool. That one guy that would ride shit, he died for you. How rude, you left him for a side of a dude. Now you're out with Rico and everybody beat those. Getting older, realizing those shoes you didn't need those. Seeing everything you did was so that the seeds grow. Felicia, you're the one. They tellin' take a seat, ho. You looked into the mirror but you smashed it up. Cause every time you look into it, that ass gets stuck. You knowin' everything about you is trash as fuck. I mean, we gotta keep going, but that has to suck. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out.
This song is a story though. The first verse is rough, but the second verse is like why it's rough. So it's like, I get it, it's rough, it's brutal. But the shit's all real. All the shit's real. I ain't saying no fucking fuck ass shit. I'm saying some real ass shit. You doing all this shit in the first verse, and all we want you to do in this shit is, all we want is for you to do the shit in the second verse. I get it, it's rough though.
You was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? And there you go again, you're always starting shit. Ain't nobody got time for no petty arguments. All that anger, I am not the target, so quit. I was on the deck just trying to spark me a spliff. I'm not trying to rehash decades ago. To tell the truth, I can't even rehash seconds ago. Accepting an apology means you're letting it go. If you don't water the flower, how you expect it to grow? Get it, that's a metaphor for your life and beauty. It's a lot more than being a cutie with a booty. I think you're beautiful, but the frown says moody. Respect me, love me, hold me down, it's your duty. Keep it 100, I won't judge, that's Judy. No need for a fiasco, girl, that's Lupe. With my dogs, I'm a beat, girl, that's Snoopy. I promise that I'll all break down, oop that. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go?
At the end, I want to add some shit like, yo, this ain't a diss song. We love y'all hoes. You know what I'm saying? We want to do better. We want to see y'all do better so we can do better for y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's some dumb shit like that at the end.
Check. Yeah. Check.
I mean, I know the first verse is brutal. I get it. I mean, I wrote this shit to that everything or that beautiful song by Alicia Cara or whatever the fuck her name is. But fuck it, I might as well get these bars off. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm determined by the end of the summer to drop an album, and I have enough tracks to drop an album. I know I have said this before. I know I have said this many a times. Hold on. I don't think I have it on here. Oh, I might not have it on here. Oh. I know I done said this a couple of times. Sometimes I gotta put myself on trial. Yeah, I know I be fucking up sometimes, y'all. I know a lot of y'all know I got bars. And I probably should have put out some albums. Because y'all have heard more than enough music on this channel for my black ass to have put out some albums in the last few years. So I think what I'm going to do by the end of the summer is give anybody out there who wants to listen to some of my music an album. Now, I will say this. If you don't want to listen to the music, I'm not mad at you. If you didn't come here to be a follower of something's music, I'm not mad at you. But I'm going to put out an album here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put out an album here. Bam said, I heard that shit before. I'm going to do it, Bam. I'm going to do it. I'm working on some shit. I am. You don't know what I'm doing behind closed doors. But I'm working on some shit. I'm gonna get some shit out. And it's just going to be... I'm gonna take, because I mean, I'm not gonna hold you, man. I'm gonna take some of the old shit that I did, and then I'm gonna mix that shit with some of the new shit that I've worked on or whatever over the years. Because like, I want some of my old music to be released, but I don't want it to sound the way that it sounds, and then I don't want to put out the whole albums because I don't like talking about selling fucking Coca-Cola Classic and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's like shit I don't like about those albums that I just don't want to put them out there because my kids, again, you know, they fuck with the shit. What's up, Easy Money on the track? What's up, my guy? What's up, Ben Loco? In case you didn't know, we been loco. Hold on 1 second. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these tracks. No, I'm lying. I gotta go get my fucking vape real quick, and then we can get into these tracks. All right, so we got Andrew Carter up first with a super chat. Y'all know the $20 super chat. It doesn't get you back to back. It gets you me playing one of your tracks, and then me playing another track, and then me going back to your track, just to give a switch up. But I got you, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chats. Let's go ahead and pay the cameraman again. But do. I need a fucking other stream deck, bro. How much is a fucking stream deck? Cause I need a fucking other stream deck. $249. Fuck, I don't want to spend that. And this is like the one I have is like this. I should have got this one. But I need at least this. I need at least this one. Fuck, I don't want to spend that much money though. I don't fucking know. I need another one of these. But if I get another stream deck, I don't want to get a fucking small one. I want to get a fucking big one. Pause. So, I mean, I kind of got to get this one. Because I can have everything on the fucking front page. And that's the big thing about hitting, like, the sound effects. Since mine's, like, half this shit, I be having to scroll through pages. I need this shit right here. I wish I can get Elgato to sponsor me in a video. that's what the fuck I would. Elgato, if you're out there and shit, you're hearing me. If this thing's on, man, let's fucking collab on a video because I need one of these. I need it. I need it. Yo, y'all know what's one of the dopest things on earth right now? And I know a lot of people. Because we had this conversation yesterday in this stream. So a lot of people were like, well, not a lot of people, but I seen a comment and it was like, you like streamers? You know, why would you fuck with streamers? Because I was talking about like Kai Cenat and all the motherfuckers. And I was like, nigga, I'm a streamer. You're literally on my stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally streaming right now. Why would I hate on streamers and shit, right? I mean, I hate on a lot of motherfucking shit, like the Jack Dohertys and the two niggas who is overseas getting arrested right now. The one motherfucker in the Philippines and the other motherfucker in Korea somewhere. Yo, I don't fuck with that shit. But a nigga just chilling and interacting with people on the internet, I fuck with. Although the internet is the downfall of society. But, you know, why would I not fuck with that shit, right? This nigga Kai Cenat just did a live stream today with fucking, he's going to be on the shop with LeBron James. So he got to bring his homies who follow LeBron James, and they've gotten big followings off LeBron James. He got to bring them, and they got to meet LeBron. And now I know for a lot of people, it's like, whatever, you know, you're just meeting somebody. But it's like, for them, these niggas, like Cash Nasty has made millions and millions and millions of dollars off LeBron. So him meeting LeBron, this nigga was crying and shit, but you could see it was sincere because he was like, I finally met this dude. I done fucking made a whole career off of reporting on this dude, all this shit. Yo, when people say that streamers are people without talent, or they say shit like streamers aren't celebrities, I think that shit is absolutely insane. Like, I'm not a celebrity. I only have 42,000 subscribers. So I'm just well known by a few. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me. But like, you know, these people like Kai Cenat and fucking iShowSpeed and fucking Aiden Ross and shit, these motherfuckers are literally celebrities. Like, Donald Trump went on Aiden Ross's fucking stream and he, did an interview there. Everybody's been on fucking Kai stream, and LeBron confirmed that he gonna come get on the stream, So it's like everybody done been on his shit. And The Rock's already said he's gonna get on there and shit. So it's like the biggest and most important people, as far as what we deem in society as the most important people, they're all fucking with these streamers. So if the most important people are fucking with the streamers, then clearly streamers are fucking celebrities and shit like that. And it's crazy to think that just because you're of an older generation, because a lot of it's people my age and older, they don't understand it. So they're like, these motherfuckers with no talent and this and that. Like, bro, do you think it's easier to act or to host an entertaining live stream for 8 hours? Because being entertaining for 8 hours and keeping people, like for them, for Kai, to keep 200,000 people entertained for 8 hours, 5 days, 6 days a week, bro, that shit is much harder than fucking reading a script and practicing that shit and then going out there and doing it. And then they're only getting 2 hours of, 3-4 months of shooting and shit, Like, it ain't the same shit. There's levels to this shit. And this streaming shit is not easy, Like, fuck. Some days I struggle on stream. Like, there be days when, like, I fucking... Like, if I smoke too much, I don't like getting on stream. Because then it's like, I be all awkward and shit. I feel all awkward on stream when I'm smoking. Even though to y'all, this shit don't matter. To y'all they're just like, oh, well, this nigga's something, he smoked, whatever, Like, y'all don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of y'all give a fuck, Because some of y'all smoke, some of y'all don't, but you don't give a fuck, So, but those are the things that make streaming difficult, is because I can't control that. Because it's like, if I get too high, I'm too high. There ain't nothing I can do to fix that. I can't run that back, Like, if I get on stream and I've been drinking a lot, I can just not drink for a little bit and smoke, and then I'm good, and I'll settle the fuck down, and then I'll continue the stream on, Because that shit happens often. Like, there's a lot of streams where I be like, damn, I got too drunk too fast, and then I'll smoke a little bit, and then I'm just chill, and then I'll stay on stream for 3-4 more hours because I don't really drink as aggressively and shit. So, I don't know. But yo, I want I want the two companies that I need like Microsoft. I need I need Lenovo to sponsor me. I need Lenovo to sponsor me. I need Streamlabs to sponsor me. I want Canva to sponsor me. And whatever the fucking company I was just talking about, Elgato. I want Elgato first. I want Elgato to sponsor me. But shit, yeah, tag them bitches. I don't know how to do that shit. Bro, I'm fucking old. I'm just here. I'm here to provide the entertainment. I need y'all to be the herd that pushes the movement forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only do so much. I need to fucking know. I think if I can start, if I figure out this other lane of revenue and I can get an editor for my videos, I think that I can fucking blow my channel up faster. But I just don't have the money to pay an editor right now. Because I'm not a good editor. I'm a terrible editor. Siobhan Saha, welcome, thank you. Tyrone Sellers, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Hope all is well where you're at. Hope you are doing good. I don't think I have that fucking shit on here, though, do I? I don't have your shit on here, though. I'm using a different computer today. Yeah, I don't have that shit on here. I'm sorry. What's up, Niles? I don't know where you were at where you said I needed to make some new music, but I do. I've been making new music though. I make new music. I mean, y'all fucking know how much new music I make, bro. I make fucking YouTube videos where I do beat demos 2 or 3 times a week. So y'all know, and this has been going on for 5 years. Y'all know I fucking can make music. Like if I could, there's a lot of things that that you know about people in this world, right? But if you watch my channel, there is one thing that you know. I ain't saying it's all good, but there's one thing that you know. I can make some fucking music. Cause I always make music. I make music like every fucking day, you know? And then there be days like, so when I made that UVI video, I'm gonna tell y'all the honest to God truth. I did a 4-beat demo in that video. I made all 4 of those beats in one day, and then I recorded the video, and then I edited most of the video. But then I was fucking tired. I was burned to fuck out, you know? Obviously you get that, you make 4 beats and then record a video, you know, and fucking then edit it, and I was fucking burnt out, you know? It was a long ass day. But I enjoyed that day. That's like one thing I can't say. I can't lie. I really enjoyed that day, because when I woke up, I knew that I was gonna make a couple of beats. So I thought I was only gonna make 2 beats for the video. But I was just enjoying like the process of making music so much that after 2 beats I was like, let's make another beat. And then I made another beat, and then the last beat, granted, wasn't a beat, but I was like, let's put something together that sounds good, that's going to demonstrate these other plugins, because it's like everything I was using I was enjoying. And so like I had a good day. It was a long day, but I really enjoyed that day as far as one of the days that I've made videos and shit, you know? Like being truthful with y'all, like this is 100% truthful. So like sometimes I do videos, like today I did a video, right? And whatever the plugin was, acoustic everything, I thought that was just at best a decent plugin. But that's a lot of that other stuff that I demoed off was fire. But I don't like to do a video, like I don't like to do plugin videos if I don't have an VST instrument. So I don't like to use the instruments that I would typically use because they're not free. So I don't want to pull out a piano that's $100 piano, $200 piano, or I don't want to pull out Pigments or Omnisphere and demo like a reverb or other shit on that, because it's like I'm demoing this shit on Quality Sounds, and those sounds might not be what somebody else has access to. And so the Cloud Fox is alright, but it's probably, or whatever this shit was called, the acoustic everything it's alright, but it's not something that I would normally use. But that shit set the tone for the rest of the video. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying, because then I went to the stutter plugin, and then this plugin, and that plugin, and this plugin, and that plugin. So it's like, I don't know if y'all ever, I don't say shit like this because, like, I don't want to get in a video and this ain't some shit that y'all want to see in a video, but, like, I don't know if y'all understand that shit. Sometimes everything don't go in the order from the best to the worst. Sometimes it's all the setup. So it's like, all right, well, if I have something that's going to give me a piano or a violin or whatever, some sounds, and then another plugin that's going to give me some sounds, they're probably going to come first, because then I continue to build the video up. And so then it's like, okay, I got these chords and this fucking melody from this, and then the next plugin is like, all right, I got this violin and these chords, whatever it is, these bells from this. And then it's like, oh, okay, I got the compression from the drums from this. and then I got the effects from this. So it's kind of like how I do the videos would be like basically it's me building a beat, if that makes sense. So like however I build a beat is typically how I do the videos. Except for today, I did put that stutter second because it was the best plugin in the review today. So every once in a while I will switch it up. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Best free violin, whatever the violin from was it Sample Science? It's old. I think it's called French Violin. It might be $1 now. You might have to pay $1 for it. But that was like my favorite free violin plugin for years. I've recommended that shit for a long time. All right, so let's go ahead and get to these beats now. I know y'all got some stuff coming in. I got Andrew Carter with the super chat. Tyrone, you don't want to send a track over? You want to send one of your boys' tracks over so we can listen to? All right. All right. Andrew Carter sent me 2 super chats, so we're going to play one of his tracks, then we're going to play somebody else's track, and then we're going to play one more of his track. Let's go. I may or may not rap the beats today, too. It depends on what the beat sounds like, though. So I've got to be in the groove with it. Just because you make a fire-ass beat doesn't mean that I'm going to rap to it today. I got to get in the groove first. But if y'all don't want it, put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to freestyle to some beats today. Let's go. I wouldn't do this justice with a rap. But I can hear Bumpy and Pimp C on this shit murdering it. This shit's fire as shit. The beat's a little too loud, but it's fire. Alright. I mean, I get this song is old and shit. It's old as fuck. It's old as fucking your mama is. But just listen to the levels of the songs. You can never give a beat to somebody that loud. But granted, I guess I can't say this. Granted, I got a different setup than normal. I got a different interface that I'm using today than normal. I mean, I've used this interface for a decade, but it sounds so much different than this interface right here. Than this bad boy over here. This motherfucker. But now I'm using this one today. So, and my 2 I voted stickers on it. That motherfucker though, that's a good interface though. It's a good interface. I would have to recommend this Steinberg UR as a budget interface because I've had a UR22 for, bitch, I've had this motherfucker for like 13 years, 12, 13 years. I've had this motherfucker for a long time. I was still married when I had this shit. I feel like I got this because in 2014, I got this in 2014, maybe 2013. 2014. 2014. No? When did the CD come out? I got it in 2013. I got it in 2013. So I've had this interface for 12, almost 12 years, because it was the end of 2013. Because I recorded an album, my interface that I had died, and I was recording into like a DJ mixer, but the shit just didn't sound good enough. And so I ended up buying that interface. And then when I bought that interface, it was like Christmas time. Yeah. It was like Christmas time. And so I bought my niece, I bought her a Focusrite, and then I got her Studio One, and I gave her, I had some Fostex monitors. I think they were only like 3.5s or 4s or something like that. They were small. They might have been 5s. But I gave her the Fostex monitors, and then I had an MLX 900 or 990, one of those 2 mics. I guess I could tell you, I could look at it. LX 900. Yeah, I had this mic right here. And I gave her this mic with some monitors. I bought the interface. I think I bought Studio One. I think I bought her a full version because it came with it, which was a huge mistake. I should have bought her a DAW that I knew how to use. But I just got it because it was like a deal. It was like $100 for the PreSonus Studio One. That track was fire though. I said a whole lot of shit after the track, but this track was fire. My it wasn't a diss, but my only critique was just like the beats just push too hard, because it's like a lo-fi beat, so it should be like cool, calm, collected, and chill, and then let the engineer take control. But the beat in itself is fire. Good work. Very, very, very good work. Oh, hold on, I got some shit here for you. Oh yeah, I got some shit. I might have some shit here for you. I don't know what the fuck's on this board. I ain't got nothing for you on this board. Damn, I used to never give y'all love? What the fuck is going on with this board? What is this? That's not what I meant for the beat. That's streamer gold right there. Hey, that's streamer gold. Somebody should clip me listening to his beat and then cut that shit up and then clip me into like playing that shit. That's streamer gold right there. Oh, that's gold. I don't have. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, here we go.
I do say it's the shit. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself.
That's just the shit. All right, up next, we have Kilo Eve. Kilo Eve. Kilo Eve, is this from 2 years ago too? I've been noticing a lot of the artwork is the same lately. It's been like weeks. It's the same artwork. This reminds me of like listening to like Peanuts on fucking crack. Like the piano just reminds me of old boy from fucking Charlie Brown and shit. And then it seems like they're on speed. And these niggas is super crunk. Bet you ain't never heard a description like that before, have you, Killer Eve? And again, I don't mean it disrespectfully. You already know you be around. You know I fuck with you. Pause. Yo, somebody type something real quick. Somebody type something. Say type shit. Let me get a type shit in the chat real quick. Alright, here we go. I want to figure out how I want to get this shit though. Yeah, I like it like that better. Type shit again. I like that better though. Alright, I don't like the direction it took here, right here at this conjunction in which I stopped it at. Probably about right here. But it's alright beat. I mean, I fuck with the first like. It gives me background music in a movie. I could see the Mexican shit, like I could see it, but like a Quentin Tarantino movie where they roll up into the Mexican restaurant and they cause some problems and shit. I gotta piss again real quick. I'm gonna grab another beer too. Fuck, no, that's not gonna work for me. By 7:30, I'm gonna be drunk as shit, dog. I gotta text this nigga back and be like, he might even be in the stream. I can't do 7:30. I might have to do next weekend or tomorrow. I knew as soon as I got on the stream I was gonna get that text. I knew this shit. I knew it. I gotta go stir my fucking chili and fucking take a piss. I'm gonna play this beat. Nah, fuck that. I'm about to spam my shit. That's what I do. I'm gonna spam my shit. Put a 1 in the chat if this shit is up. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if this shit's a W. Put a 1 in the chat if this song's an L.
Check, yeah. Check, la da da. Check, yo. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come out the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Yo, look, hoes, don't let those women lie to you. When it's storming, we don't say that the sky is blue. You don't get a small fry and divide it by two. So tell me, how is you ugly but deny that it's true? Because you're pretty doesn't mean inside isn't screwed. It's the dogging out that one guy you said that was cool. That one guy that would ride shit, he died for you. How rude, you left him for a side of a dude. Now you're out with Rico and everybody beat those. Getting older, realizing those shoes you didn't need those. Seeing everything you did was so that the seeds grow. Felicia, you're the one. They tellin' take a seat, ho. You looked into the mirror, but you smashed it up. Cause every time you look into it, that ass gets stuck. You knowin' everything about you is trash as fuck. I mean, we gotta keep going, but that has to suck. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? And there you go again, you're always starting shit. Ain't nobody got time for no petty arguments. All that anger, I am not the target, so quit. I was on the deck just trying to spark me a spliff. I'm not trying to rehash decades ago. To tell the truth, I can't even rehash seconds ago. Accepting an apology means you're letting it go. If you don't water the flower, how you expect it to grow? Get it, that's a metaphor for your life and beauty. It's a lot more than being a cutie with a booty. I think you're beautiful, but the frown says moody. Respect me, love me, hold me down, it's your duty. Keep it 100, I won't judge, that's Judy. No need for a fiasco, girl, that's Lupe. With my dogs, I'm a beat, girl, that's Snoopy. I promise that I'll all break down, hoop that. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Check, yeah, check, la da da.
Oh man, do y'all want me to make a Timberland video? Do y'all want a Timberland video? I've been so torn on this fucking topic because I don't want to cover this. I knew this shit was going to happen. I knew it was going to be a snowball effect. And I didn't want to fucking be forced to have to make 7-11 fucking Timberland videos and shit, you know? I ain't gonna do that shit. That's not what I'm here for. Da 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 da. Y'all niggas be no help sometimes. All right, up next we got Dick McCuffin, followed by Andrew Carter. What's up, Lion Mains Beats? What's up, Hussein Q Drago? What's up, DJ Scratch? What's up, Blayat Beats? Niles, I think I said what's up to you already, my boy. But welcome. All right, let's go. Y'all see it's still clean over here. Oh, the chili going. Y'all want to see the chili? I'll bring that bitch in here. Y'all can see that bitch. I'm gonna go get that hoe after this track. What up, Preston? My boy. What up from Scratch Productions? I don't know about a legend. I'm just a nigga living in Atlanta, dog. Appreciate you though. I'm about to go get this bowl of chili though. Y'all about to have to do yo. Somebody y'all shouldn't have asked me. Y'all shouldn't have asked me what the chili doing. Cause the chili doing what the chili doing. I'm about to show y'all what the chili doing though. What it doing though. Let's go ahead and get the OBS face on. I'll be right back. I gotta go get the pot and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Ugh. Bumping corners and shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is what it's looking like, though. It's fucking slurrying and shit. That's what it do. Yeah, that's what it do. You know what I'm saying? I got red beans. Hold on, I got red kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans up in that bitch. I got jalapenos, green fucking bell peppers, some onions in that bitch with some fresh garlic and shit, some ground some ground beef. And you know, I season that shit well. You know what I'm saying? Just basic chili, just a basic chili. But the shit that's cool with the chili is that, like, again, I can meal prep that shit. So I can freeze that shit, put it in bags and freeze that shit. And then pull it out and be eating, like, chili dogs and shit. Or, like, chili burgers. Or, like, I can make nachos with that shit. And then pour the chili on top of the nachos and shit. Yo, that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit bang, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my, my tomato sauce in there, and then I like to go with 1 can of regular crushed tomatoes, and then I like the other can of the roasted garlic tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, and then that shit makes it bang, dog. That shit makes it bang, cause it's like two different flavors in there. But to get the tomatoes to crack off, nigga, I cook, bro. Yo, I appreciate you, Preston. Preston was like, this dude just described the perfect recipe for chili. That's how you make chili. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally how you make chili. I didn't say it was a complex recipe. You know what I'm saying? It's not complex, but And then you let that bitch cook all day. That's the key to a good chili. It's like my chili been cooking already for like 2 hours. That bitch about to cook for like another 2 hours, right? That bitch about to cook, you know? Cook that bitch for like 4 hours. And then it gets all thick and everything is all cooked all the way through. And it's just, all the fucking flavors marry together. And, bro, that's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it. My base would just be the tomato sauce, and then how I started it is obviously I chop everything up first. And so yeah, you can chop up stuff while the ground beef's cooking, but I just chopped up everything first, and then I cooked the ground beef, and then as I was cooking the ground beef, I got my base together. And so with my base, I'm gonna just put in things like cumin, chili powder, oregano, fucking paprika, salt, pepper. I like my shit to have. I'm black, so I use Tony Chachere's. And I used Tony Chachere's, Lowry's, and salt to salten it, but I didn't overdo it, so it's not like it's for real not over salty. Then I got like my garlic powder, my onion powder, and the shit like that. But then I had garlic. I had fresh garlic, so I used 5 cloves of fresh garlic. I used like an onion and a half. I used 2 pounds of beef that I highly seasoned. Like I seasoned the shit out the meat because if you make your meat saltier and some shit like that, all that flavor is gonna draw out into the sauce, and so then the sauce doesn't have to. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain this shit, but like I normally over salt my meat and under salt my sauce because then I can fix it on the fly. So every time I taste it, I know if I need to add some more flavor. I know what I need to add, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how I've always been taught to make something with meat in it. If you got some chicken in there and you're gonna make Alfredo, nigga, over season the fucking chicken and under season the Alfredo, and then figure out the mix in between and shit. But yeah, the shit bang, dog. I know that chili gonna bang. I already know. I tasted that shit a couple times. That shit gonna bang. That shit gonna bang, bro. I had a neighbor in my apartment complex, and he was like, we was working together, and one day he was like, we was talking about chili and shit, and I made some chili, and my chili was fire. That last chili, I'm not gonna hold you. The last batch of chili I made is gonna be better than this batch of chili. Because it was just fire. It was some really good chili. And he was like, it's close to mine, but my kids say mine's the best. I think mine's got yours and the shit. And then he made some chili for me, and I was like, bro, you ain't even put no seasoning in here. You just poured all the ingredients into the fucking. You cooked up the meat. You didn't season the meat, and then you just poured all the ingredients into a fucking pot, and then you use like great value chili shit, which is fine. Great value is straight. I will fuck with great value. I fuck with that shit, but you gotta season the shit up. But you didn't put no other seasonings in there, and so then you just served me some shit that you didn't put no love into. It's not close, like it's not close. What's up, quarter note beats? So yeah, man, I had to cook that up. I'm probably gonna go back to the store though tonight because I really do want a chili dog. That's what I want. That's what I made the chili for, was because I really want some chili dogs. I really want a chili dog. You know, you an old ass nigga. You know you are uncle status when you sit at home and you make chili and you, because altogether it's probably gonna take me like 6 hours to make this chili. You spend 6 hours to make chili just so your black ass can have chili dogs. That's some fucking uncle ass shit right there. That's top tier uncleing, dog. Chili Mac cool. It's not some shit I would like. It's not my go-to. But if you told me that like we was gonna eat chili mac and that's what we doing for dinner, I wouldn't complain. You know, as long as it's cheesy enough and it's salty enough. Cause I don't like chili mac that's sweet. It's not cheesy. Like I don't fuck with that shit like that. I probably would pass on that shit. If like you rolled up and you was like, I got this chili mac and it was only chili mac, like chili mixed with macaroni noodles, I'd be like, can I get some cheese? You know? Like I at least at a bare minimum, I need cheese for chili mac. I need chili cheese mac. Yo, these chili cheese dogs about to smack because I'm about to cut them open, cut them in half, fry both sides, and then fucking throw a little bit of onion on that bitch, and then pour my chili on it, and then I got mild cheddar, so I'm just gonna shred up the mild cheddar, and then put that shit on top, and then before that I'm gonna toast the bun of the hot dog. Yo, it's gonna be top tier, bro. Like, I don't have a problem. There's a lot of things in this world I have a problem doing. But I don't got a problem making some good food, bro. That shit gonna bang every time. I'm telling y'all, there's gonna become a day here real soon where I just start streaming. And when I start streaming, I mean, I'm going to be in the kitchen cooking. It's just going to be like, I'm going to stream all day, you know? Like, there's going to become a time when I for real invest all the way in that shit. And I'm kind of working on this shit. I do need a couple more cameras, but I'm invested in like almost streaming all the time. Because why not? Why the fuck not? You know? I definitely got some Fritos to go with the chili. I mean, I like crackers and chili too. So I get with it if it's like some Ritz or if it's like Toll House, like the standard ass Toll House crackers, you know, like the ovals. I fucking get with it. I will fuck both them crackers up in some chili. I'll fuck up the basic ass crackers too. What are the basic crackers called? The saltines. I'll fuck up some saltines too in chili if that's the last result. But I ain't buying saltines. Like you know, like you're not gonna come over to my house and there be a selection of saltine crackers here. Nigga, we don't eat saltine crackers here. It's gonna be Ritz or it's gonna be Toll House. Granted, I don't have no crackers though. You know, no crackers. No cracker ass crackers. None of that shit. We ain't got no crackers here. I don't do rice and chili. My mom like well no, I'm a lie. My mom makes this my mom makes like a Tex-Mex, they call it a Southwest chili, and it's like a light chili. So it's not like the chili I'm making, you know, like you don't. I don't even know how to fucking make this chili. I should know how to make it because I really like this shit. It's good as shit, but I don't fucking know how to make this shit. But it's like a watery, you know, juice or roux or whatever. It's more clear. It's got like, I don't know how to explain this shit. I don't know how the fuck she makes the shit. But that shit is fire with rice. That's the only chili I eat with rice. If chili has red sauce, I don't really want that shit with rice. Cause it's like the texture is too familiar. You know what I mean? Like the texture of, I don't know. I don't want that shit on. I don't want that shit on rice. I'll eat it on a potato though. Yeah, I know a roux is thick. I mean, I know what a roux is, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like flour and butter, or flour and oil mixed in with liquid, and then that's the starter. I mean, I know what a roux is, but I just said the term roux for the point of being like it's the sauce of the fucking chili. I meant it more like that. So I know I didn't properly say that shit though. But up next we got Andrew Carter with another super chat. Let's go. I'm feeling good. Tortillas. That synth is fire though. I'll give you that. Yeah, dog. My thoughts on that are what I've already given. I think that the bass could be harder. It could be like a deeper bass pause, that just hits a little bit harder. And then I feel like the sound selection on some of the shit, like the guitar, could be a little bit tighter. But then that synth at the end is fire. You know, the synth that you have going for the chorus or whatever, that shit's fire. So don't change that. But I just think that there's a few elements that you could do to change his beat. But his beats, it's a good beat. It's a good beat. It's a good beat. It's a good fucking beat. I'll give you.
I do say it's the shit if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself.
Man, I wish I had more shit on this board than just that though. Gugh. Yeah, we're gonna talk for a second. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna upload this folder real quick. I got another computer in my hand. That's what y'all are seeing. That's what y'all are seeing. Drive. New folder. Oh god. New folder. God. Ambitious. Oh god. Stream deck. Upload that bitch. Less than 1 minuto left. Alright. Sorry, I'm about to get my shit together. Yeah. Get my shit together. Alright. We back in business. Drive. Bitch. Shotgun. Government name. Stream deck. What are we doing? What is going on in the world that I live in right now? I'm looking at one computer that's telling me this shit is all the way uploaded. And then I'm looking at another computer that's not uploading the shit. What are we doing? And it recognizes this shit. Oh, it is the whole folder. I just want to download the folder. Can I download the folder? Oh, shit. That's not. Hold on. My bad, nigga. Guess it's in front of my face. It's in your face, nigga. Mm-hmm. Stream. Deck. Audio. Sorry, y'all. If I don't do this shit now, I'm never gonna do this shit.
Fuck you! Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I ain't paying for shit, nigga. We gonna delete some shit or we gonna create another fucking Gmail account. That's what we gonna do, nigga. That's what we gonna do, nigga. I need some fucking wood. I'm going to get my vape. My other vape. Not this vape. So here we go. We gotta get this board right. All right, bitch, open up.
Good morning, darling. Oh, would you like a cup of tea? It'll be delightfully scrumptious.
Hey, I missed that shit. Bam, are you still in here? I missed that shit. That's one of my favorite fucking sound bites of all time.
Good morning, darling. Oh, would you like a cup of tea? It'll be delightfully scrumptious.
That's one of my favorite fucking. That's one of my favorite moments of any stream I've ever been a part of. I love y'all niggas, dog. I love y'all niggas. Like, y'all impact my life in ways that y'all probably don't even realize it. A lot of y'all. You know? Because y'all be sending me dumb shit. Y'all corroborate all the dumbass shit I do, which be fire as fuck. You know? It's like, oh, these niggas fuck with me. We being dumb together. That shit wasn't gonna load. Come on, stream tag. I'm gonna forget that I did this shit. God damn it. We're gonna restart the computer. Sorry. I'm going to get a glass of wine instead. Real quick. Take that shit, niggas. Check, check. Bitch. Check. All right. Bitch. Y'all can hear me. I said, bitch. Bitch, bring them hoes back up. All right, stream deck. You gonna open up this time? Yeah. See. Oh, we about to get it. Let's get it, bro. All right, let's get this shit together. Yeah, I think this should be the first one.
Fuck you! Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
My girl a bandit, her soul's a thief.
I don't play it that much anymore.
But when I got the molly, she be on that. She let me clap her cheeks.
All right, so we're gonna get our ha out of here with mustard. Where's the mustard shit at?
I've been waiting a long time for this, Leroy.
I don't know why she don't play. Tyrone deserves his own shit. All right, let's go. All right. So up next, we have Kazian Beats. Let's go.
Kissing, you nasty for this.
same shit you gave me last time, though, right? That shit threw off the balcony. Is that shit? I mean, I'll take it. Maybe just get a little finger, just intentionally. Bro, give me a minute. I'm on stream. That shit was fire. I will give it. I wish I had a mustard on here.
Chocolate chocolate.
I guess you get one of those. One American sexual chocolate. I feel like being ignorant for a little bit. Let's see. Well, might be ignorant for a little bit. What up, nigga? You on stream? Just know you live on stream. Just know that's important. What you doing? You just sitting at home?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to use the old think box a little bit. I got some plans to make for this upcoming retirement and where I'm going.
Shut up. You're not retiring.
Well, I'm not retiring from music. I'm retiring from my day job, dog. Like, literally, like, actually retiring. You know what I'm saying? At 42. This is a thing. Like,
I mean, I know it's a thing, but like, I'm gonna bite my tongue because I'm not trying to disrespect you. I get the grind and to
like what I'm saying is, like, I'm not saying figuratively, like, my pension is fully vested.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Cashing out. And whether I decide to take my money and move to Mexico or try to invest in the stock market or try to buy a piece of a business or whatever I want to do, I don't want to work for real no more.
Well, hold on, real quick. I called you for a specific reason. I'm not trying to just cut you off, but I'm on stream, so I got my shit going. Do you want to get on stream and listen to some music, or yeah? So if I send you a link through Discord, can you figure out how to just prop up your phone so that I can get your picture in Discord and then you can listen to the music? You know, you know what I'm saying? Can you figure this shit out?
I got a little stand right here. I'm on the iPad. It should work well. I got a little tablet holder thing.
You got some earbuds or something? You got something that you can listen to the audio with well?
I can, yeah, actually, I do. Let's see what I got. Matter of fact, probably will work just fine with us right here.
Are those AIs?
Huh?
What headphones are those? Those AIs?
No, this is just some stuff I'll be using for work. Hold on.
You said nah, it's just some shit I be using for work. That's funny as shit.
Oh, you gotta be multifaceted in life, and that's why I'm about to
Nigga, you know I know that shit. I literally bet on myself every day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that shit. If there's one thing you know about me, what's your send me a link to your Discord or motherfucker.
I've never been on Discord before. Is it an app I gotta download? Hold on, let me get the app right now, and I'll get started on my first Discord account.
Yeah.
I gotta shut down this computer so when I turn on these headsets, it don't connect to the computer.
Oh, excuse me. I'm burping and shit.
Discord, talk, play, hang out. Update.
Yeah, yeah. You still ugly, nigga.
The ladies tend to disagree, but everybody got their own opinion.
I hate.
Okay. Registered. Oh, I gotta put my phone number in. This is personal.
Going through the process.
Confirm that I am human.
I don't know if you're human, dog. You cool, but I don't know if you're human and shit. I can't confirm that shit.
Mostly human?
I don't even know. I wouldn't even say mostly human. I kind of human. Human-ish.
I could definitely pass.
I don't know, man. If real life was the Men in Black, this nigga goes like, fuck you, nigga. I'm setting this shit up. Let me set this shit up in peace, nigga. No, there's no peace here. There's no peace here.
Oh, I get to pick a display name. You already know what it's gonna be.
Your mama and these nuts? 2424?
I think that's taken.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that was my first choice.
That's funny as shit. I'm about to be drunk as shit after this big ass glass of wine.
That's a good ass idea.
What's that? A big ass glass of wine?
It sounds good, don't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Man, I be having to scroll further and further and further for my date of birth, and I don't appreciate that shit.
Chat, what are y'all doing? Are y'all enjoying this super random stream? Y'all know y'all get nothing but randomness from me. Like, y'all know that's what y'all gonna get. Like, y'all come over here, it's gonna be some random shit. It may be a title that says some shit, and we may or may not do that shit. We do what we do over here.
I gotta confirm I'm a human a second time.
It's because you're not. Motherfucker, I told you you're not a human. So,
I can pass.
what you might have to do is I might have to send you a selfie, and then they can use my selfie because I'm human. You know, you're non-human niggas. You make shit difficult. Oh shit, my phone died. God damn it. My phone died. I gotta fix this shit. Bitch. All right. That shit smells fucking ridiculously fire. I gotta piss again, y'all. He's leaking. He's soaking wet, shaking like a salt shaker. My phone died and shit. I gotta call this nigga back. And me and this nigga always fight with each other. I got nothing but love for him though. It's my nigga. It's for real, my nigga. You don't got real niggas around you if they're not willing to push back on the shit that you say. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you can fight with a nigga often, cause me and this nigga fucking fight all the time, but like, you know, we ain't going like throwing hands and shit. I don't know. We're just cool and shit. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's my boy, and he's dope. He's a dope rapper. Let me see. Let me go grab him. Here. Bitch. Bitch. Hold on. So, here we go. Where the fuck is this nigga's message from? What up?
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta figure out how to get this shit right on my end, and then.
No doubt. I got my last chicken wrap. You know what I'm saying? And this funny barbecue sauce.
Where you go get chicken wraps from?
The freezer and the fridge.
I fuck with that shit though.
I'm about to be a retiree on a fixed income. I gotta learn where to pinch my pennies at. You know what I'm saying?
Where can I get this shit?
Oh shit! Hey, fire though. Me and Chop would think about starting a little food truck.
You want to do a food truck? I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm trying to pay attention to our call and then get this shit right on my screen.
Really thinking about it anyway. Tossing around some numbers, seeing how it look. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It ain't doing shit for me
I don't know. I'll probably just end up investing in my music. That seemed like the safest bet. You know what I'm saying? Throw some ads up and whatnot. You feel? Now that is what a nigga need.
All right, so let's pull this up.
Let me get myself a nicer vantage point. Make sure y'all catch my good side and shit. Gotta catch the good side.
All right, so here we go. I gotta fix my camera real quick because it won't do it won't follow me, and so it's gonna be on this bullshit ass view. But OBS Bob spot. You can say some shit, nigga. You can talk. You ain't gotta be quiet.
Oh, I was in my own world. Oh, that's right. Here we go. Perfect.
So I gotta pull this shit up, like I said, and make this shit righteous.
How you doing now? I move my angles and whatnot. Get my shit together. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga want
Pretty
to put
good.
a cowboy
I don't know
hat and
that.
shit.
Closer to me though. There we go. That put me close enough. Flip over, son. Square the kid in that frame. All right. And then y'all can look up at me a little bit. I don't want to look up at y'all. I want y'all to look up at me. There we go. Oh, you know what? Turn this the other way around, though.
Why is this shit not doing what it's supposed to be doing?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't nothing working right now.
And I match my little background. Lighting is an idea.
I mean, I'll fix it, you know. Oh, that's what it is.
Here.
What is it?
Around to get out a little bit of there we go. You feel me.
Yeah, well, whatever. We'll just do it like this. It's not getting my regular camera, but it's getting my. Damn, that shit look kind of good though for a fucking a computer ass fucking camera, nigga. That's my motherfucking webcam, nigga. That shit don't look that bad, nigga. That shit don't look that bad, nigga.
Good. Just put on a little bit of, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so
make sure look all too vampiric. I'm trying to pass for human best I can.
All right, so I'm about to play some beats. It's the next beat up. It's Mark Isper, and it's called No Subject. What's good, gang? Something about Marilyn Monroe. Hey, let's go. Can you hear that shit? Yeah, I think the beat was fire. I think that it needs a better arrangement. Um, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the beat could be arranged better, and that would make the beat not feel so repetitive. What do you think?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, you couldn't hear it?
This whole time I thought we was just waiting.
Oh no, I was playing beats, nigga.
I didn't hear none of them. I could hear you just fine. I didn't hear no music playing. I got the stream on silent. Maybe I should have had that on turned up, but I didn't want to get a feedback loop.
That's what I'm saying. You got to grab another computer or something, and then plug your computer, your laptop.
Oh, and put that in the headphones.
Yeah,
now I understand.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One time, real quick. Let's do that. We're gonna have to switch hats and shit. All right. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's see what we can do with this situation right here.
All right, can you hear the beat?
I'm not plugged up yet. Hold on.
Yeah, any rappers in here, throw one up. Oh man, that fucking that chili smells so good, dog. Uh uh uh
Trying to connect this shit. Oh, there we go. Aaron,
all right, tell me if you can hear this shit.
Put the volume on. Hold. Who the fuck? Somebody tried to call me. Give me a sec. Okay. And it disconnected my shit. Hold up. Audio, thank you. All right. I should be able to hear you now, albeit with a delay.
Nah, fuck this. I'm about to play this shit because I do what I want.
I'm still not hearing nothing.
I haven't played nothing yet.
I'm not hearing the stream at all in my headphones.
So yeah, you got to hear that first.
Yeah. It says it's connected. Hold on.
You can't hear me?
Okay, now I got you, but it's like a 3 or 4 second delay. Actually, more like a 6-second delay.
So how long is the delay then?
I have not yet heard what I just said. I just heard you say you can't hear me.
Damn.
So it's about a 15-second delay.
Why is this shit so long? I don't know how to figure that out.
Hold on. I'm behind in the stream. Let me fast forward. Okay, now it's only about a 2-second delay.
So, can you hear me? Let's do that again. Can you hear me?
Yep. 2-second delay.
That's not that bad. All right. So, can you hear this shit? Just give me the thumbs up. I'm going to play the track, though, all the way through. You gonna appreciate this track though. If there's a lot of things I know about niggas, I know you gonna appreciate this track. But yeah, I just know niggas. You know, but give me a thumbs up if you can hear this shit.
Check, yeah, check, check, la da da.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Check, yo. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Yo, look, hoes, don't let those women lie to you. When it's storming, we don't say that the sky is blue. You don't get a small fry and divide it by two. So tell me, how is you ugly but deny that it's true? Because you're pretty doesn't mean inside isn't screwed. It's the dogging out that one guy you said that was cool. That one guy that would ride shit, he died for you. How rude, you left him for a side of a dude. Now you're out with Rico and everybody beat those. Getting older, realizing those shoes you didn't need those. Seeing everything you did was so that the seeds grow. Felicia, you're the one. They tellin' take a seat, ho. You looked into the mirror but you smashed it up. Cause every time you look into it, that ass gets stuck. You knowin' everything about you is trash as fuck. I mean, we gotta keep going, but that has to suck. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? And there you go again, you're always starting shit. Ain't nobody got time for no petty arguments. All that anger, I am not the target, so quit. I was on the deck just trying to spark me a spliff. I'm not trying to rehash decades ago. To tell the truth, I can't even rehash seconds ago. Accepting an apology means you're letting it go. If you don't water the flower, how you expect it to grow? Get it, that's a metaphor for your life and beauty. It's a lot more than being a cutie with a booty. I think you're beautiful, but the frown says moody. Respect me, love me, hold me down, it's your duty. Keep it 100, I won't judge, that's Judy. No need for a fiasco, girl, that's Lupe. With my dogs, I'm a beat, girl, that's stupid. I promise that I'll all break down, hoop that. Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go? Everything about you ain't beautiful. You just lucked out, you was born a cuter hoe. Them effects, they don't come off the computer though. If I'm wrong, tell me where did all the suitors go?
You fuck with that shit though, doggy?
Bruh. Why that sound like it's one? Look. So look, I got a few songs that's on that lightweight, right? And I haven't dropped but maybe one of them. You know what I'm saying? That song, It's Still Love, right? And so I was feeling that on a visceral level, like, and you had some zingers in there though. Like, I want to say like average 2.5 zingers, like good, like solid, like, ooh, what he just say per verse, nigga.
But that's the dude. That's how we do it. That's how you do it. That's how I do it. That's how we do it. It's a build up. So that it's like a build up to a couple of bars, and that's where your verse is. That's how your verse is hard. You build that shit up, and then you fucking drop some fucking bars on that shit, bro.
I'm happy to hear that, man. What's your take? Actually, been wanting to have a real MC conversation for a little while. You caught me at a good time, right? What's your take on pushing the boundaries of what can be done rhythmically with the language that you speak? You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me on this. Right, hold on. Let me get this off my head for a second. Feel me on this, right? So we seen what our forefathers did, right? What everybody did before us, and we appreciated that, and we learned from it, and we took from it, and we improved upon it. But like, so some of the best MCs in the world that we know of, right, have things like double and triple entendres
and like Easter egg bars, and they be like throughout the verses like that. And I've always loved being as good or being able to do what they do, right? But what's your take on trying to push it further?
I don't necessarily know if I have an opinion on that because, just to be real, I fuck with the artists I fuck with, you know? And a lot of my rap and like, you know, the person I emulate, and it's not even emulate because I live my life. Like, you know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know me in real life. Like, you know, like, you're not like a nigga who was just on stream that I met today. You know me, nigga. And so, like, I fuck with Jay because Jay-Z, no matter what people say, if the people who took the charges for him said he was doing that shit, then he was doing that shit, right? And then like Andre 3000, that nigga was just rapping about his life. He was being him. He was being, 100% authentically him. And that's kind of where I get my influence from is like, look, nigga, I've lived my life and I'm me, you know? And
those are good, really, really, really good examples of what I'm talking about. Like, I hadn't thought about it. Like, okay, so look, Jay-Z and Andre, right? You remember when they first came out? Andre first, right? So Andre came out a few years before Jay. And man, he did some shit on that first album that was kind of like, all right, I see you just as good as anybody else out here. And I think that that's what they was trying to prove with that first album. Like, all right, like, look, the South got something to say. We just as good as everybody, right? But then when that second album dropped, that ATL,
yeah, I agree.
He was doing some shit that, at least for me at the time, what was that, 1996, 95?
It was 96, 96, 97. But it was 96 when that shit came out.
So on that album, what Big Boy was doing, I had heard before. I maybe hadn't heard very many MCs do what he was doing as well as what he did, but I had heard most of them techniques done before, and I had heard them done reasonably well. You know what I'm saying? He was just really, really good at what he was doing, right? But what Andre came out with on that second album, I don't think I had ever heard nobody do that before. I felt like I gained an appreciation for those few styles of rhyme through that ATLians album. That where you, okay, specifically, let's focus on one. You know how that one, you do it all the time, matter of fact. It's one of my favorite ones that you do. Where you only really on beat at the end of the bar.
Yeah,
and in the middle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People don't get that shit, though. People don't get that shit.
Anybody doing that before Andre?
Nobody. Yo, but
I'm trying to think.
But what I appreciate about you saying that shit, like, let me give you some props, is that niggas don't understand that shit's not easy, and it's not easy as fuck. It's not easy, but it's like I be trying to show creative differences at every moment that I can. You know what I'm saying? So like, I rap fast. I rap slow. I rap mid-paced. I rap from everybody. Yo, you know this shit though, G. You know this shit. I rap like everybody from everywhere around the way, right? Because I appreciate this culture so much that the most that I can do is appreciate the culture, replicate the culture, and then do my best to represent whatever I'm replicating and not make this shit look bullshit, right? Like
you know what? You know who showed me how to do that particular style and really like gave me the mechanics of it? I was hip to it and I was doing it a little bit, but dog, Sir Scrappy.
Yeah. Scrap's my dog.
Yo, he taught me to always know where your word is at. no matter where you put it, remember where you put it, and don't fuck up that it's right there, even if it's in a weird place. You feel me?
Matter of fact,
And
if I can get Sir Scrappy up in this chat, I'll get this nigga up here too. Sir Scrappy is that's my guy, dog. Like, me and Scrap, we never kicked it like often, but every time we got together, it was always like, cause Scrap knew he was one of the ones. I was one of the ones, nigga. So like when we
you wanna know what's funny? So look, back when we was all running around town trying to figure it out, right? I tell Scrap this all the time. So at that time, you remember he dropped that No More Sleeping album, and it had a track on it with Tash from the Alcoholics.
Yeah, I remember that.
All sounded more professionally produced than most everybody's shit at the time, and like he had all kind of like everything was so together with his stuff. Man, we used to sit up, me and a few of the homies used to sit up and talk about Scrap behind his back. Like, yo, one of these days, I'm going to just go ask him and see if he tell me how to do all that shit. You think he'd tell me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga seems so much more advanced than us at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so let me tell you some shit. So, do you remember when the last time we talked, right? It was me, you, and Scrap, right? If you remember correctly, it was
on that call.
Yeah, I was on that call. It was me, you, and Scrap, right? And then you seen when me and Scrap was talking, you see, I mean, like, nigga, obviously you see the respect that, first and foremost, you see the respect that I paid to Scrap. But then when Scrap was like, CJ, nigga, it's you. Oh shit! And then you see but you seen how Scrap got, dog. You know, he was like, "Oh my God, my nigga!" Like
we had got close because you remember that big hubbub.
Well, hold up.
We was getting paid.
Hold
up.
up.
A lot of people don't know this. That first show where we were supposed to all get paid, and they tried to run off on our shit, and I had to, you know, right? Man, Scrap pulled up in the cut with some backup that I'll never forget. It didn't end up being needed, but the fact that he pulled up like that, man, that's when we got tight. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to do that. Like, we was really just kind of acquaintances up to that point. Cool as fuck acquaintances, but man, when he did that, when he pulled up, like, I got you. Man, that's when it became
I'll say
I like, man, that meant the world to me.
I'll say this about Scrap cool as fuck. And so when you're talking about the time experience in your life, when you're like, you know, he's got the Alcoholics on his shit, he's got Taz on his shit.
Yeah, he was like a famous nigga that lived right in the same city.
So understand this. So when I got on the call with Scrap, and then we got into talking, we was all talking and shit, and I was like, you remember when we was about to set up the shit with fucking Alcoholics and all this other shit and blah 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 blah, bro? That shit happened, dog. Like I mean, I know you understand. Like, I was one of the niggas from the city, right? Am I lying? You know, being real. Am I one of the niggas from the city, bro?
Man, back then, I can remember it was so many movers and shakers in the hip hop scene here. That's why Omaha became my favorite city, because, like, it's not like any other city didn't have that.
Playing me right now. This nigga
it's
playing
always.
Me right now.
No, I'm not. Listen where I'm going with it.
All right.
You know I'm long. So it's not like any other city didn't have that, because there's always gonna be some dope niggas. To be quite honest with you, Ill Culture reminded me of a bigger version of this group from back home that I loved called Six League.
That's my group.
You know
Ill Culture is the group.
Bigger. You know what I'm saying? It was more niggas in the group, and they had more support than any other local hip hop collective I had ever seen at the time. And they used to throw these parties. And it used to be mainly just me, and I had this shorty that I used to pull up with. You know what I'm saying? That for whatever reason, everybody wanted to get a piece of, but that was another story. But it usually just would be me and my shorty pulling up places. And for whatever reason, I command whatever cachet I command, and shit just be going my way. But it was different at when Ill Culture was there. When Ill Culture was there, it was like we was in the presence of local celebrities, and they had these joints that was like classics. I want to say it was an early experience for me seeing motherfuckers have local hits, like where don't nobody know about this shit. If you really wanted to buy the song at the time, it would be difficult for you. But you know that at least once or twice a month, you could go to these one or two spots and you was going to hear your joint, you know what I'm saying, perform live perfectly every time. Like, yo, Ill Culture was a force, is a force. Cause like, man, the way niggas are supposed to like take over they subdivision first and then move to the city and then move to the state and then move to the region, like Ill Culture did all of that. You know what I'm saying? And so when we showed up, just a couple of niggas that could spit, me and my ace, and he was more wanting to be a gangster than an MC, which at the time was understandable. So usually just be me. I used to pull up to these parties, you know what I'm saying? And just by the strength of being able to hold my own in these ciphers and being just a, 100 as you supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? I got welcomed in. And that shit with the Four Corner Alliance blossomed into a fraternal-like brotherhood that, shit, I lean on to this day and do my best to support. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit...
Yo, so let me ask you this. Because I might clip this. And turn this into some content. But, like, there was no half-stepping where we were from. Am I lying, bro? Like, niggas went hard 24/7.
These ciphers used to be long. And I remember I was just learning how to freestyle in the beginning of that. You know what I'm saying? And them ciphers used to be long. I'm talking like we'd be in a circle and it'd be continuously about 5 or 6 niggas and it'd be other motherfuckers coming in and out. And so at any given time, it'd be 10, 12 motherfuckers in the cipher, 5 consistent, and other motherfuckers coming in and out. And them ciphers used to go hours and hours and hours and hours. Like, I might show up at like 8:30 p.m. and immediately get into a cipher in the dining room and be spitting until 4 in the morning. And so as somebody that was just learning how to freestyle, that shit was like the best camp for you to go through. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't just be Ill Culture niggas. Like, for instance, like CJ would be there, every single one of them. Marcus Farkas would be there.
Farkas is Ill Culture.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Zach would be there for probably like a third. Tone Poe be in there every once in a while. Herm would get in there every once in a while. Me and Low would be in probably like a third of them. Dice would be in probably like half of them joints. You know what I'm saying? And then it'd always be at least 3 or 4 people who was maybe not necessarily as much of a name at the time, but you knew when you saw their face, oh, this about to be some shit. And they was around all the time. You know
all the time, nigga. Hey, yo, let me say some shit real quick. Hey, people don't understand this shit. When there's people around that they around and it's like, oh, I gotta spit some bars, because it's like the B-list celebrities from this crew will bar me up, then you gotta spit, will bar you up.
Now of niggas whose names I never really got a full handle on, but I just knew when I saw his face walking towards the cipher, hey, look, make a space. You know what I'm saying?
When niggas talk about Farkas, I was thinking about Farkas earlier today on my deck.
Farkas was Farkas is the only 2 faces that I could think of that was probably in 90% of them ciphers.
Yo, because
everybody else would go
Farkas. Yo,
then probably 90% of them shits.
I was thinking about some shit on my deck earlier today, and this is no cap. This is real life shit. And I was thinking about Farkas, and this is probably like 2 hours before this stream, and I was like, that nigga is one of the dumbest people I've ever met in my life. But that nigga kicks raps. Farkas is a dumbass.
Man,
I see
Farkas
Farkas.
is. I have a totally different impression. Check this out. This is gonna blow your mind. So I don't know Farkas nearly as well as you do, but here's from my vantage point. This is crazy. This is gonna fuck you up. So at first, I only knew Farkas was what would have been one of them faces if he didn't have such a unique name that you just cannot ever forget, right? Because at first, he would be always in the ciphers, but he wouldn't talk much outside of that from what I could see. And so I knew he had bars, but I didn't really know his personality at first. Then he moved downtown right after he came back from Full Sail. And the fact that he went from Full Sail had become a little bit of a legend amongst our circles. Like, yeah, one of the homies went to college for music, right? Because at the time, not many people had even really considered doing that. And so he came back and he moved downtown, and I bumped into him somewhere, somehow. And I start going over his crib as he was starting to build a little home studio around that MPC 1000 that he had. You know what I'm saying? And man, this motherfucker was a gracious host. And so we started getting close just as homies, just kicking it and just tossing around the idea of becoming producers in addition to MCs. You know what I'm saying? Because I had bought the ASR 10 and he had bought the MPC 1000, and we was both kind of dabbling in that in addition to spitting. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, Farkas, to me, gave me the impression like he was one of the most forward-thinking members of our camp, the whole four corners. Because he was one of them people that while we was running around
here's the
doing
problem.
what we was doing, that I won't say, but you know what we was doing. He was thinking towards like, I want to get set up to do this. I want to get set up to do that. I want to get set up to do that. And then, all right, check this out. I leave. I'm gone for 13, 14 years, almost 15 years, right? I come back. You and me never lost contact for real. Most of us, though, I wasn't talking to as regularly. You know what I'm saying? Farkas pulled up on me. Didn't just pull up on me, just like, what's up? Which is all I really ever need. I seek your face, not your hand. But Farkas pulled up on me like, this what I've been up to. These the couple of new businesses I'm trying right now. You know what I'm saying? What you think? Like on some studious, forward-thinking shit like he always been to me. Like he pulled up with a lawn care business and then pulled up with like some like a candy business, and like he always got something like that going on, and that's close to home for me. Because like if you ever come with me to Cleveland,
I'm about to acknowledge you.
Even grandmama's got a side hustle or two out there. And so for me, a nigga that's like that, always on the net, always on it, forward thinking like that, I always looked at Farkas like very studious. You feel me?
Right. Well,
like he always look at the next step.
Here's my thing though. So, I fuck with Farkas. I'm not gonna sit up here
and he could freestyle forever.
Look. I'm be real to this day.
He kicked the verse for me just last year when he pulled up on me. Well, Farkas, that was like 90 bars long.
Farkas can rap. That nigga can rap, but he's not like But bro,
he can rap and he can hustle.
But here's the thing about Farkas. Like I'm Jay-Z and Farkas is Memphis Bleak, right?
No.
That's the truth, nigga. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Y'all never really was a team like that. Hey,
no. Nigga, Farkas live. Farkas
never really a duo like
bro.
Hey,
Farkas, no, stop. Hey, listen to me. Farkas lived with me for.
Yeah, y'all was homies.
Yeah,
but y'all wasn't a rap. Y'all didn't drop no albums together.
Nah, because you wasn't even around. Like you gotta understand.
I mean, from what I saw.
No.
I'm just giving you my vantage.
Listen.
I think it freak you out because of how different from what you saw it.
Listen to me from the culture standpoint. all of us rap.
Oh, we need to get Zach.
Yeah, all of
because Zach was Jay-Z. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a whole 100. Zach is Jay-Z.
If we keep if we keep it 1,000, Zach was Jay-Z, but as those lyrics have processed and time has passed,
Zach's still Jay-Z.
No, he's not. He's not. His wife says he's not. And like his homies, listen.
He would tell me, just like you just said, he'll tell me that he's not Jay-Z. He's been telling me that for as long as I've known him. Ever since the summer of 2000. So it's been 25 years.
Okay. So this is my thing. Listen. Because I wanted to get this off. I wanted to get this off before you got to your point. Because I want to let you get your whole shit off. I'm willing. When we do these streams and shit, I know it's different to you. And I know it's like sometimes we get into arguing. And I apologize for that. So
not this time.
But listen to what I'm saying, my boy. I'm saying I apologize. So if I'm the one that's being too much, I apologize. I apologize.
No, we good now.
But listen, no. I have to continue to roll the stream in this direction. So here's my thing, right? Them bars ain't better than the bars I be spitting, dog. None of them shits. Not nothing. But the nigga is still nice. And that's the thing.
Do not Scottie Pippen this shit right now, dog. Look. The argument that Zach makes is valid. But it's not that. You know what I'm saying? Look. When I first met Zach,
oh my God,
he told me that he not the Michael Jordan in his camp, and that the nigga that is the nigga I'll meet eventually. That's what he told me when I first met him. And look, for the next handful of years, every time I brought it up, like, no, nigga, I'm not the Jay-Z. The nigga that is the nigga, you gonna meet him soon. And then one day, at one of those parties, it was one of the most memorable ones because, nigga, there was a tub, like one of those big gray Walmart fucking storage tubs full of jungle juice. And we was getting it.
I remember that party.
Hold on, because I'm about to get to the punchline. A little short buff nigga walked up to me and said, I understand you heard who the nigga was in this camp. I'm him. And he used those exact words, but he basically said that he showed up to the party with Zach and the other heavy hitters from the camp. You probably was with him. I'm pretty sure you was already there. Zach and Tone, Zach. Because Tone was already there. Zach showed up, and the nigga he showed up with, and they probably had their shorties with him. The nigga he showed up with arrived in the front door. I was in the dining room. I saw the nigga show up because he was buff as fuck. He scanned the party, saw the nigga he knew was the nigga he was looking for, walked straight up to me and was like, and that's before he even told me his name. Let me know I'm the nigga that you've been hearing about. And then he introduced himself as Saint Mike. And immediately thereafter, he showed me that he was the Michael Jordan of that camp. I still contest to this day that Zach is Jay-Z, despite the fact that I will concede that Saint Mike is the best MC bar for bar probably that I know.
Here's my
you know what I'm saying?
Here's no.
The nigga who was earning rings and putting trophies on the mantle, nigga, that I saw was that nigga Double O. My nigga Fish was bringing home trophies, nigga, like here, nigga, boom, for the culture. Nigga, these rings, nigga, boom, for the culture. Like, nigga, he won all the rings.
Hey, dog, you don't even understand how deep this shit goes.
I don't, but I saw the chip.
No,
I did see the championship.
But what I'm saying is, you don't understand how
I
motherfuckers
was
who
not
watch
shooting with
hey
y'all niggas in the gym. You're right. I was not.
stop for a second. Hey, I was in the gym shooting with some niggas that be
You're
shooting.
right.
Like this nigga will tell you. Like the niggas I'm the third hardest nigga in my group, right? I don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't rank. I wouldn't say that. I would say that when it come down to cipher, you'll hold your own with anybody we talking about in them ciphers. You probably
yeah.
As far as a nigga just standing in front of you and spitting and being able to keep up a consistent level of spitting in y'all's camp, the two niggas are you and Farkas. I don't think anybody would dispute that. Period.
No, I would say it's me.
not
I would
now,
say,
but no.
I
Now
would
look,
say
at the same
it's
time,
me and
though.
Dub. It's me and Dub. It's me and Dub.
At the same time, though, Dub is the nigga that you put up there for the championship to win, to take the last shot in them big moments, because that nigga's ceiling is so much higher than any of all.
Here's what.
Like, nigga, you could flow for hours. You'll outlast Dub probably in a all-out nigga, you and him in a living room. But nigga, when it come down to nigga, I need a nigga to hit a half-court shot off the top of his head, guaranteed. That nigga is the nigga I want the ball in his hands.
Hey, I'm telling you.
For that shot.
I'm telling you.
Because that nigga gonna say some shit in that verse that's going to have nigga. Jesus Christ.
Like the difference between me and Dub is this. Is that Dub is always going to say flashy ass metaphors. But like if you battle me, make sure you write. Make sure you write as an individual. Because I will break you down from the clothes you're wearing to your stature to the way that you rap. Like, we just rap different, you know?
It's a different thing. It's like the difference between, like I would put Dub in a sprint, like in the fastest man competition, and I would put you in an endurance competition, in the strongman competition. I see that, because I'm
about to keep going, dog. Like,
because you'll wear a nigga down. But in them first few rounds, though, that nigga Dub gonna say some shit.
Yeah,
nigga.
Yeah. That's how he is, and, you know. And then like he's gonna be like bobbing and shit, and it's gonna be like the shit's gonna seem
if
cool.
You can make it past that shit, you a motherfucker. You one of the few niggas that might. One of the few niggas that might. I'm not one of them niggas. I can't battle a nigga like that.
Yo, these niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
The people who watching the stream right now don't even understand how dope Dub is.
Bruh, it's
y'all know him through the stream through Zachary L. Gator Masters MS and shit, right? But
this nigga, his flow is in. Look,
it's
this is what, like I said. All right,
it's impeccable.
Y'all know how dope this nigga CJ is and how he could flow off anything for as long as he want to, right? That's a different type of MC than what we talking about. Dub could do that if he decide to, but that's not his preferred methodology. You know what I'm saying? Dub is going to show up, and as many times as you need him to do it, he will freestyle a verse that sounds like a prepared, written 16. While CJ is still halfway through his 500 and it's been consistently nice the whole way through, Dub will have these spikes in the midst of a
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it'll be like, wait a minute, you just fucking thought of that? Because it'll be about your shirt or some shit, like, bro. And it'll be like, wow, this nigga CJ still going. And it's consistently here. It's above most niggas, right? I'm somewhere in here in my little, you know what I'm saying? I'm just real good. Nigga CJ is arcing. And this nigga Dub come through for about 20 minutes of a 5-hour cipher and just bah, and then go leave, chill with his shorty or something and nigga, them spikes right there is shit you remember for the rest of your fucking year. Nigga,
but hey, here's what I think. Here's why I think that Dub gets a unfair advantage of us, is he figured out how to use his voice in a great way.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I'm
The way
saying
his
like,
mind work is different. He one of them
but
type. He one of them types that the shit that he say be dope because the way that he would naturally word some shit is not the way that you would expect someone from his demographic to word some shit. So almost everything he say come off as a bit of a head turner. And then on top of that, he's got he's a well read enough to be able to reference some shit in a very eloquent way. And the fact that he got a kind of a system to where he can keep doing it to where you never really hear nothing whack from him at all. You never really hear any filler because he's not really spitting forever and ever and ever and ever in most circumstances. You know what I'm saying? But if it come down to like if you wanted a nigga out your camp to win a whole bunch of 3-round battles, you'll put Dub up. If you wanted a nigga to bar a nigga down for as long as it takes and it's just an unstructured freestyle battle, you'll put CJ or Farkas up and just sit back and just nigga make sure you got a meal. Cause nigga, up against any kind of nigga with any kind of endurance, you gonna be there. And it's not gonna dip. Like, dog, you're not gonna want to look at your phone and be like, these niggas like, no. Like, nigga, this is just still like, hey, nigga, it still sound like a song 55 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga just freestyling the hook at this point because he catching his breath. You know what I'm saying? And the hook sound like, nigga, what? I would listen to this. You know what I'm saying? Versus Dub will come in and guest appear all that shit for 16 bars. Steal the show for them 16 bars.
Hey.
But nigga, afterwards, nigga, if it's Farkas or if it's CJ, they still, nigga, you still, I don't remember a dull moment in them ciphers.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Can I tell you some real shit though? Let me tell you some real shit. This is some of the realest shit I'm ever gonna tell you. A Dub made me realize I could never battle rap nobody else again in my life. Because like Dub had a battle rap at some bar. This is like 2013 ish, and the winners win a bunch of shit, and I got all the shit that he won. Like he gave it all to me because it was like monsters and shit, like shit he don't fuck with and shit, right? So he gave me all of the winning, but I go there, he battles this dude, and nigga, it's a close ass battle, bro. Like I fuck with Dub, bro. Like I
seen him in a couple close ones though.
Nah, nigga, this shit was close as fuck. But Dub wins the battle, and I feel he wins the battle. So like as I'm saying all this shit, like I feel like he won the battle, but that shit was close, nigga.
Nigga, do you remember Dub versus Imperial? How bloody that shit was?
Which one?
Oh God, the Fresh Fest 01.
Oh,
I want to
say.
Yeah. God, them niggas had how many times they had to go another round? Like 7 or 8. That shit was nigga. And it wasn't, and it was homeboys, so it wasn't bloody in the sense of like personal.
Nah.
It was bloody. Like both of these niggas was like, warriors.
That was the battle. That was the battle that made us cool with Imperial and Flat Top. You know what I'm saying? Like Imperial's brother. Because Imperial's brother was dope.
That nigga went. Oh, I didn't even think he was that dope. I was battling that nigga on some fun shit in the lobby earlier that night, and he was winning, but you know what I'm saying? But we were just kind of having a little fun little battle. I didn't realize when he got up against Dub, nigga, oh my God. Yeah, it made me not want to play battle with that nigga no more.
You know
what I'm saying?
But you know, them niggas is the homies. Like Imperial is my boy.
Because we already knew Dub was like that by that time, but I didn't know Imperial was like that. And Toot, remember Toot was in that shit too. Dub had to go through Toot and Imperial for that big ass trophy that year. And Toot was killing niggas that night. Killing niggas. He took out Lil Ike.
Yeah, but Dub took out like 17 niggas. And
he took out all the best motherfuckers. All the niggas that was killing it that night, Dub fucking consistently just went through them niggas. The only nigga that gave him some plex was Imperial, and that shit was epic.
Yeah, it was a few rounds. I remember this shit, man. I was there. Obviously, that was shit was at the bowling alley. Shit, what was
The
that
first
shit?
part, the Ranch Bowl, and then they
Yeah, the Ranch
continued
Bowl.
it at remember?
No, it was
That
all
shit
yeah, the whole.
nuts, man. I might be thinking of 2000. It's either 2000 or 2001. It was the one where most of the Fresh Fest was at the Ranch Bowl. They did the beatboxing, breakdance, graffiti, and everything at the Ranch Bowl. But they went over time, and so they had to finish the MC battle the following week on a Thursday at Planet Soul. I remember because at that time,
that might have been 2000.
we had Thursdays at Planet Soul on lock, and so we got to coordinate on the door. It was magnificent. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first one of all the Thursdays we threw that was really like cracking on some MC shit. Because before it was college night. And then we got that shit on some MC shit. But it was slow after it wasn't college night no more until the Fresh Fest continued the MC battle there. And that was the night Zach won that big dumbass trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he don't even have that shit no more. But
that didn't. Then I don't think he ever really valued those physical mementos like that because he experienced the moments. He the type of nigga that really, you know what I'm saying? Like he just a wholesome dude overall. He still is. I'll be talking to Zach all the time now because he's producing. The album.
Stop glazing. But Zach,
nigga, it ain't no dog.
I'm just talking.
You wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that to a nigga talking about Michael Jordan. And we talking about Michael Jordan right now.
I don't know about that shit. I don't know. I feel differently as we grow because like there is so many people in my camp, his camp, your camp, our camp.
Because I ain't even got
no. Listen.
Motherfucking
listen. There's so many people in different camps that would say I'm doper, or that would say Tone's doper. Right.
In certain circumstances, like I said, is do you compete in different events? Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga's a sprinter. You're more of a power lifter. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga Tone Poe, I don't know. Maybe that nigga throw javelin or discus or something in a hell of a way. Because this nigga do something different than all the niggas we done talked about so far. You know what I'm saying? Like I done talked about how you and Farkas got that endurance thing, like probably very few niggas I've ever seen. The only other niggas I've seen that could probably freestyle like y'all is maybe Shank Low.
Hey,
maybe
Bar. Hey, my nigga, you gotta stop telling niggas I freestyle like that because I don't freestyle like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I do not.
You know, we just talk about the old days.
Yeah,
I don't freestyle like.
Don't tell these niggas I be freestyling because I don't freestyle like that no more, dog.
But like,
I don't
the
do
niggas
it.
The niggas that could rhyme as consistently as y'all two. Probably maybe Shank Low, maybe 16 bars.
16 bars?
Maybe Clown.
Hey,
Clown.
No,
you know
let's stop for a second. So I want to do on my stream, every time I hear his name, 16 bars gets all the props in the world. That nigga is the dopest freestyler I've ever met in my life. And I hung out with Dub.
Up there.
Yo, not up
there. Who's up there?
No, that nigga.
I would put him. He's a very similar freestyler to where you, him, and Farkas. I would put in very similar conversations as far as freestyle, because he's another nigga that could stay at a high level for a long fucking time.
Yo. I get what you're saying. So like, I appreciate. Let me say this. I appreciate what you're saying. As far as like I'm like if we start freestyling, I ain't gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, you ain't gotta worry about me.
If I wanted to bring a camp of niggas to murder any cipher on the street, I would bring y'all three.
Right.
To murder any cipher on the street. Y'all be my first top 3 pick.
But bro, when I'm telling you this shit about this nigga 16 bars, he's a whole nother level. Like
think so?
I don't know anybody. Not one human being on earth that freestyles better than bars, dog.
A high level.
It's not even close. Like Like me and Dub, we freestyle and we go off, especially when we get together. You know, like if me and Dub get together, we about to have a sick ass session, right?
Because
No,
Dub could go for a long time like that when it seemed like whenever he feel like it.
but you have to realize I'm his boy, and I do the same shit, nigga. So
You
like,
go for a long time like that as a rule, though. It's different. He don't do it very often.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
But you get what I'm saying. So you know, I'm every time if a nigga gets up with me and they like, oh, we gonna rap for a while, I'm not gonna fall off, bro. I'm not gonna fall off, dog. You know that shit.
Yeah. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's different disciplines. Like, I would expect Dub to kick the hardest 16s off the head of probably everybody we talking about. But if I needed a nigga to kick 500, I would pick you or Farkas or 16 bars. You know what I'm saying?
I would pick 16 bars over me.
If I needed a nigga to be a good blend of both, I would pick Shank Low. Shank Low is probably the best blend of both of those disciplines. He could go forever and ever, and he could still have them spike. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my nigga. Hey, if we're gonna talk about the best niggas to come off the top.
Oh, the top freestyler I know ever is, you know who I'm gonna say.
It's bars, nigga. It's bars, bro. It's fucking
I wouldn't
bars,
put my money
bro.
on. I would not. Bars is up there, but I would not put my money on Bars in a battle versus King ISO freestyling. I would not. I'm sorry.
I absolutely would. I would.
Nigga King ISO is the best freestyler I've ever met in my fucking life. Nigga, I've heard him come off the head with shit that would be amazing if he did write it.
You know I know ISO, right? You know ISO is a homie.
Yeah, I know you know him just as well as I do, and you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That nigga's freestyle, and the crazy thing is, out of all of us, he could still do it.
I can't still do it?
You still could freestyle better than most niggas, but you just told me, I didn't know, but you just told me that you can't freestyle like what I was just talking about you used to, so I'm taking your word for it.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
You did. I be listening. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have said that 5 minutes ago, to be honest with you.
No, I can't.
I thought you was still nigga.
Nah.
But you just said 3 times, if I remember correctly.
I'm be real with you. I'm be real. I'm be 1,000 wow. I can't freestyle like I used to. I can't.
I know I can't freestyle like I used to because all right, think about it this way. Out of our camp, out of the Four Corner Alliance, right? Ill Culture, Golden Shank, the Flamethrowers, and NFL, right? And on the official records where niggas was in front of crowds and it's marked and we could look it up, nigga, Zach then took home the most official freestyle trophies of all of us. I've taken home the second most of all of us officially, and I only got 2 of them bitches. Official, actual, where nigga you could go look up the records, the footage, nigga, freestyle off the head, nigga, who got actual championships. In our camp, Doug got about 6 or 7. I got 2. And we got about 5 or 6, maybe 8 more niggas that got 1 apiece.
Yeah, but that's not. That's not. Like I
am nowhere near the best freestyler in our camp. I've never been.
Yeah, but
not even when I'm bringing home them 2 trophies. I've never been the best freestyler in our camp, and I didn't have to beat nobody in our camp to get them trophies. Luckily, because nigga, if Zach had been in that battle, I wouldn't maybe only had 1. You feel what I'm saying?
One of the dopest shows I will ever remember was we had a show with Crossface. So it was like yeah, back this was like 2002-ish, you know?
Yeah.
And we were the
main boy.
We were the main show, but we were at a rock band.
They was Crossfade Family, right?
Yeah, Crossfade Family. And it was back when old girl was dope as fuck, dog. She was the dopest. She one of the dopest females. I don't remember her fucking name, but she was one of the dopest female rappers I've ever heard in my life. And then after the show, we got on stage and we started freestyling. and like I murdered the freestyle, cause nigga, again, you
I
know how
mean,
I do. You know how I do,
I,
nigga.
like you. I always look at like, all right, you remember the Mighty Ducks? You
Yeah.
remember them two niggas that was the tough niggas in the camp, the enforcers, the Bash Brothers?
Nah, but go ahead.
Well, motherfuckers is old enough. You know, the Bash Brothers from the Mighty Ducks was the two big tough motherfuckers on the squad that when you needed some enforcing done, you know what I'm saying? They was tough, rough and tough and shit, right? One of them couldn't skate, the other one couldn't shoot, but it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But look, these niggas was the tough niggas on the squad. That was you and Farkas. Zach was that nigga that could skate fast than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And had that mean ass fucking slap shot but couldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? On the squad. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga was faster than dog. You know what I'm saying? And y'all two motherfuckers was the two big tough motherfuckers. Beat your motherfuckers. Y'all was them. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit.
Well, shit, man. I gotta go. I gotta play some more music, and then
Oh, let's hear some music.
take a
We've been talking.
piss.
Do all this shit. Don't worry, I keep them entertained while you go and go talk to a man about a horse.
What up? What up?
Matter of fact, Zach is producing the new album that me and Mastermind is working on right now.
Yeah.
He been on fire with the beats lately, like crazy on fire. Like to the point where I was like, yo, why don't we just have Zach do it? And so I asked him, and he was like, yeah, what you think of these? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yep. All those. Matter of fact, he sent me one just the other day, and I was out on the new Harley and shit. I ain't even listened to it yet. I bet it's crazy. I bet it's fire. You know what I'm saying? For the new album for me and Mastermind, that's gonna be stupid. Produced by Sir Cypher Squire. What? Bruh. That's gonna be insane.
This bitch is pissing me off, though.
Life's a bitch. Wear a condom.
That cannon's hilarious, dog. This shit is fucking me up right now, though. Like, it ain't showing me shit across my shit. Oh, yeah, let's come over here.
Man.
The fact that I've been on this stream for 3 hours and 12 minutes, I've only probably played like 5 songs for y'all. Ugh, I know y'all gotta hate me. I apologize for that shit. I don't know.
I apologize.
I apologize, nigga. You heard what he said. Up next, we got Mark Isper.
All I've been doing is talking shit. My fault.
Shut up, bitch.